Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. As usual, I did a bunch of testing and figuring out... Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Need to reload the thing so it has the proper mod list. Probably doesn't matter, because the only mod that I have loaded that I didn't have before is the Prepare Carefully mod for testing some stuff. Either way, so, welcome everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We currently have an insect infestation and a mech cluster more or less at the same time. And, well, we'll have to deal with them one way or another. As usual, after I have a bit of time offline, I have some plans on what to do and a few things more figured out that I did not know. You're fine? Glad to hear that. I'm doing quite alright, thank you. I managed to find a bit more sleep. Well, just like 3-ish hours ago, so a bit more awake now, so that's good. Okie dokie, let's see. Now, before I do anything else, here, I've learned that when the beer is ready, it just gets ejected from the keg, which, well, that is a thing. So we kind of need to fix our animal zones. So animals that are hauling, you guys are not allowed here, otherwise they will basically be able to drink the beer, and we kind of really don't want that since we already had the death of one of the kitties because he got too drunk. So yeah, even though it looks like it's in bottles, it really isn't. So animals at home, same deal. Oh, I already don't allow them in here, so that's fine. So, and that's that. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to animals hall. I'm not gonna allow them into this room because this room here I'm going to make into our drug room, I suppose you could say. And animals at home, same deal. Because we kind of are running out of space for the beer. This beer here is specifically here to attract wild animals, and then we can very easily hunt them. And I'm just going to copy the settings over where it is a low priority zone. And we can just sell the remainder of the beer that is left over. We're also producing basically too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take these hydroponics and now plant other stuff. I'm going to start planting strawberries. And the reason for strawberries is because once Reika levels up, she is no longer going to be able to eat fine meals. She either wants lavish meals, or straight up milk, or straight up berries. And berries and milk don't give you a mood boost, but at least they can still eat that stuff. So, well, I might just do that for now. Also, I just see that our batteries are empty. And that means we need to go ahead and activate that last thing here too, otherwise we will not have enough energy for this to work. Means, who is the closest around here? Rega, please fill up the generator here. So, what else? Next up, I will need to deal with this massive insect infestation. There's 14 mega spiders and 18 spellopedes, 17 mega spiders actually, and bunch of mega scarabs wherever they might be. So, I've read a little bit about the hives and how they work. So the way they work is they are only going to reproduce under the mountain. So they're actually not going to reproduce back outside. But there's a little bit of a problem. And that problem is that we are in a cold bog, which means it gets pretty cold outside. And once temperature reaches minus 20 degrees Celsius, it will actually damage the hives, and the spiders, or well, the bugs are going to go into manhunter mode. Which is a problem, because they are just going to straight up run over to us, even if we just stay relatively far away from them. So we kind of have to deal with them sooner rather than later. And the plan for this is going to be, I'm going to gear up Rika here. Give her the good equipment, preferably. Give her a cataphract armor. Actually, draft her first. Cataphract armor and a cataphract helmet. I don't have a prestige cataphract helmet or armor yet. I kind of need to make one of these because she's gonna be a little bit unhappy about these. So that's one. Actually, I need Braga here too. No, not really necessarily Braga. I need somebody who's good at shooting. And I'm gonna use Hera for this because she's one of the fastest characters. She's building a roof. Why are you building a roof over here? So, going to equip her as well. She's going to equip the cataphract armor and the cataphract helmet. And you then also come over here, kind of like Eureka's coming over here. And then I have a plan on how to deal with these things. Yeah. In fact, I probably should equip everybody, but I can also already start the... or have the game start running. You're going to equip this, this. You're going to equip this, and this. You're not gonna equip stuff. You're going to equip this, this. Italy, you're gonna equip this, and this. Alrighty. Also, the reason why we don't have nearly as much energy is because there's a lot of moisture pumps that we have created, and they are working overtime at this point. Oof, we are still not actually creating enough energy. We actually have to disable this, and let's disable something else, please. Maybe. Disable this thing for now. Oh, I forgot about this. We actually have Rat here in our prison room. I did not mean to even like hold him here for terribly long. I'm going to go ahead and release him. And funny enough, you know how I said that Relaxa's gonna be really unhappy about her people dying? So her grandparent, Hakuja, died, her aunt died, and there was another person, remember? Happens to be that her sibling is in the one of the ones we have managed to rescue. So she's just going to go ahead and release Rat here. Okay. Do you need all that bumps? What do you mean with bumps, if I may ask? Alrighty, Hera and you. I have a plan. You do not fire at will. So, what we need to do is we need to aggro the spiders over there. And for that I'm going to have Hera run here. And I have Rika basically be on standby. Because Rika can just teleport out Hera if absolutely necessary. Which, for the spiders I'm not too concerned, but we have to basically aggro the spiders, and then we want to move them over to the mech cluster. Mech cluster is still sleeping, but they do have a bullet shield, so we can't just, well, shoot easily. We have to go relatively close in order for them to wake up. And the reason why I'm not just doing this with Rika alone is because she doesn't have that great of a shooting skill, since we need to hit the spiders multiple times so they stay aggroed. Also, as you can see, the spiders actually are slowly digging through the walls. Alright, stay here, stay here. And let's try to hit one. Alright, as you can see, immediately, basically all of them go and start hunting us. And I get a point approximately here, I would guess. I don't really know. Okay, in the meantime, Rika. Oh, Metal Bear, go back inside. In fact, all animals go into the safety area, guys. I don't want you out here for now. And for that matter, do not follow Rika. That would be a bad idea. Go back, Metal Bear. Don't wanna lose you again. Didn't hit them. Oh, now we hit them. They are still coming over to aggro us. Should have had Rika further away initially anyways. So are we inside the bullet shield? We are. So I'm just gonna stay at the top here, and then we need to wake up these things. Is that 2 bullet shields? No, that's a mortar shield. As long as we are inside the bullet shield, I think we can shoot the mechs. Alright, we're gonna wake up these things. Shoot at this thing so we can hit it. Almost guaranteed. Okay, they are awake now. Rika, you're going to go ahead and skip Hera out of here. And we need to close these doors. Speaking of closing doors, I probably should have checked that. Yeah, all the other doors seem to be closed, that's good. Alrighty. And you two are now coming over here. Yes. Because whatever is left of either the spiders or the mechs is going to attack us afterwards. We kind of want to be ready for that. Everybody else also comes over here. Guess I'm not drafting Brega. Probably should draft him too. You're cleaning dirt. Alright, Brega. Got the marine stuff. Then you come over here. What are you doing, Marine? Alrighty, and as you can see, they immediately start fighting each other. My hope is that all the ciphers are gonna be dead. Preferably the centipede would be down as well, but I don't really know. He started attacking the wooden door. Why? Probably because it saw metal bear walk through the door. Alrighty, who's going to win? Mechs or ants? A lot of these units here, once they are engaged in melee combat, they're actually not as strong anymore. But they need to be engaged in melee combat. Which, well, the spiders are not that smart. Oof, and they just got hit by that explosion. It also looks like that mega spider is just still manhunting mode rather than going for the mechs. Oh no, they are just going for the cipher here. Okay, as long as I get the cipher down, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, our cipher is down. Right now it looks like the spiders are going to win. Okay, if you guys can get the centipede down, that would be amazing. Okay, that thing is exploding. Pikeman has only half HP remaining. The mech cluster building has been defeated. Nice. Alrighty, and I actually kind of expected the mech cluster to win, but this is fine too. However, I don't know whether they are going to now go into manhunter mode and actually follow us all. This is why I was already here in position with these guys. So what are we gonna do is we're gonna have everybody move here. I like how they go up and around. Apparently that's faster than through the water here. Because we can take out the spiders without too much trouble. As long as we don't... Well, I say without too much trouble else, but as long as we stay far enough away, we can take them out. And I want everybody here. Where's Bramble and Brega? Well, where's Bramble actually? Bramble is all the way up there. What are you doing? I guess I must have forgotten to bring you over. We're going here. We're just going to spread out in a line. Yep, the spiders are still alive. I'm really impressed by these guys. Are they going to come up? I think they're coming up? Yeah, they're coming up. Maybe I should have just stayed... yeah, I feel like I should have just stayed across the water in relative safety there. Bramble, you just go here. I'm gonna have Brega actually do the mad dash through this area here. There's only 2 gates. Oh, never mind. We actually need somebody to attract these guys. I'm gonna choose Rika here. Ah, she is getting tired. Hey. Alright, I'm gonna choose Hera because she's the fastest one. I want her to keep aggro on these things. Good. Maybe we could have just shot them if they scatter like this and separate. I do not think there's any more spiders left over there. I don't really know though. Don't exactly see. Okay, you keep going. Oh, no, no, no. Don't go through there, Hera. That would be a questionable idea. Tempted to shoot this thing again. Let's do this. Just so they actually do continue for chasing after us. We have Rick over here, so we can just teleport Hera out if necessary. Okay, you stay here. Alrighty. In fact, I'm just gonna do this. Skip Hera out of there, so she can start shooting too. So I've actually been curious about the idea of maybe taming one of the mega spiders by rescuing it. And I might actually be interested in trying something like that. But I won't want to do it in a like secluded area where if it does end up attacking us, it would be fine. So what am I gonna do? I'll put one of these things here. What are you doing? Go here. This is not the time, like Shada. Okay, that mega spider is actually still fully healthy. I'm gonna have Rhaegar walk over here, behind the traps. Alright. Just gonna micromanage them here. Alright. I'll consume them. Okay, that might be all the spiders over there. And we're going to have Relaxo here. Rescue this. Oh, what? Alright, everybody is unrestricted now. I'd like to rescue this spider thingy here. Where are you, Relaxo? I'd like to try and capture it. Oh, wait. No? Is it the Mega Scarab that is? No, it is the spider. Why can I not try and rescue this thing? Maybe Irulu can? I'm surprised. What happened? No, don't shoot. Speaking of shooting, you go back to whatever you were doing. And let's actually check the wildlife tab. There's no more mega spiders that are up and about, spellopedes. No more mega scarabs. Good. Alright. So just double checking that. Rika, you can go and do whatever. Everybody else, we need to go and clear out those hives, otherwise they're gonna spawn more insects, and that's gonna be dangerous if we leave them just be. Alright, but this worked out actually really well. I was hoping that spiders would win, or well, the insects, I guess. But yeah, didn't quite expect it though. Rhaegar, can you rescue this guy? What's the deal with this? I thought I could rescue them in order to try and... I know I can rescue them. Actually, let me check so real quick. Wildlife tab. Another mega spider who's not down, not dead yet. Are you down? I think this one is actually just sleeping, so we should probably go and take it out before we do anything else, guys. So come over here, please. Including purple. I cannot right-click these things. I'm so confused. I thought I could. Insects that appear in infestations can't be tamed because they're part of the insect faction. Oh, is that so? That's interesting. Alrighty, good to know, thank you. I was not aware of that. Sad face. I really wanted to try and have a spider pet even if it was dangerous. Can I try and tame it right away? Hang on. Animal downed. Yeah, I know. But it's interesting that you can designate it to be tamed anyways. Alright. So, just because these things are still dangerous if they manage to somehow get up, we're going to go ahead and just finish them off at this point. We could just go and hunt. Hunt. Actually, wildlife. Just hunt all of these guys. Make sure they are down. I need to assign some of you guys to be able to hunt, if necessary, at a low priority. Yeah, Sienna, you're consuming your fine meal. Alright, afterwards you're gonna hunt this thing. Bramble, you're harvesting a rice plant. Please hunt this thing. You're consuming a fine meal. Alright, you're going to hunt the spider afterwards. Hera, consuming a fine meal. Hunt this thing afterwards. Vitaly, you're hunting the spell upheat. Alright, you're just doing the stuff automatically. Anarchy organization. They have arrived in transport pods, but haywire and land is scattered all over the area. They are attacking immediately. Guys, no, not... Well, I guess I'm still in full equipment. My animals are also still in the safety zone, so... Hey! Where is the homish? We don't have time for this. Purple, eat your meal. Hera, eat your food. Hena, eat your food. You two... come back. Greetings to you, Govronis, and welcome everybody. Hope you're all having a nice day. We don't know where they're gonna land, but, well, we'll see in just a moment. Watching TV. Well, I may need you in here, somewhere. I don't know where they are going to land exactly. They cannot actually come up here, so let's see. There's two over here. If they're scattered like this, we can easily deal with them. Rhaegar? Whoever this is, you can probably take them out. Hopefully anyways. Let's see where they are. Okay, there's one right here, near Mbike Shada. Going to plug in the turrets. Wait, when did that thing get here? That's scary. Mbike Shada, I guess I need you to go and equip stuff too. We have to fight. This guy should hopefully be downed by the turrets. What else do we have? There's one over there. Okay. Over here, inside. Oh, near Relaxa. Ooh. Relaxa still has the shield belt, so she should be fine. That's why I gave my non-violent character shield belts. Because they could just be in trouble like this all of a sudden. This guy here, we can just have our crew here take out this guy and this guy. And probably just actually engage them one by one into combat. This is alone. There's one over here. He will hopefully walk into traps. This guy is alone. Alright, we'll see what they're gonna be. Okay, guys. Eat food. Alright, let's see what we have to deal with. This guy has a club. You have a knife. You guys have enough technology for transport pods, but your weapons are horrible. Seriously. This guy has a auto pistol. Rhaegar, you just take him out. That should be not big trouble. You have a shield belt to protect you. This guy is not out yet. Okay, are you guys here? This guy is named Kilroy. An interesting name. You guys take out this guy. And you start working on this guy over here. You guys go here-ish. This guy wants to go through here, fair enough. Stop destroying my moisture. Oh, he's gonna destroy a moisture pump. What a rude guy. This guy is walking down. This guy is getting destroyed. Or this lady is getting... She has a sniper rifle. That's a bad weapon for this kind of close combat. This guy has an SMG. No chain shotgun. He just has a club. These guys are just walking. This is probably the most dangerous one of the assault rifles so far we've seen. You have a machine pistol. They might actually go and attack the hives instead of anything else if we are far enough away from them relative to the hives. Alright, Rhaegar. Okay, how's this one doing? Like Shada is about to be equipped. I might send Relax over to this guy, but then the turrets might accidentally hit the animals. This guy here is just walking around. Okay, you guys go here and then in here. And you guys support Sienna. Always needs treatment. Oh yeah. Rhaegar is now in melee combat with this. Don't aim for the toes, Rhaegar. That's silly. Boom! Yeah, Rhaegar's way stronger than pretty much any others with his current set of equipment. I gave him the best equipment we have, basically. So, and I'm gonna have you come over here and then join the others too. How's the turret lady doing? You're lucky you get down, then I can just... Oh, no, never mind. You're not that lucky. And I could just have picked you up. Alrighty, I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, you're gonna just wait for the Kilroy guy and, well, kill the Kilroy, I suppose. You're gonna be slightly slower. Actually, no, you're not even slowed down. Yeah, you guys start moving over here. Rhaegar, you can actually just join us straight through here. Oh yeah, they're going for the insect hives. See? It's just doing my job for me. That's going to do that so they don't spawn more. Rhaegar, in this case, go up in the round, please. And... so the funny thing is, they're going to take out the insect hives and then they will attack us, because for some reason insect hives do kind of count like your structures. No, they are clearly not. Alright, I'm gonna just let you go and rest for now, Rhaegar. Mbike Shada. I mainly equipped you because somebody landed in here, but I think we're gonna be fine. And you guys are just waiting for the Kilroy to arrive. And he's gone. So yeah, they said, oh, sorry for interrupting you destroying the hives. You guys are accidentally going to hit your own bad guys at this rate. Okay, I think there's gonna be a few more. The only ones that are inside are the ones that we already did owned. Yeah, you guys are hitting your own guys. Gunshot by sniper rifle. Your sniper is no good. You have a neural calculator. Quicker research speed. That's kinda neat. But yeah, they're just destroying the mech hypes, which is what I wanted to do. In that case, I'm just gonna underoff you guys, do whatever you want for now, until we need to deal with them. It could be actually that there's going to be more spiders spawning. I don't know whether they separately spawn spiders outside of that kind of thing. Oh my goodness. They're going to knock themselves out before we're going to be having to fight them at this rate. Okay, just confirming the ones that are out here is down. Oh! Oh, look at this one. We have one that actually managed to get through. Yeah, sorry, Brega. I'm gonna move you over here. Okay, good thing I checked. Then we have one down here, one down here, one down up there. The rest is all down here. Okay, one is smart enough to try and attack us instead of while dealing with the insect hives, but then again, these things do technically spawn enemy units. If I waited a little longer, they would have actually gone and just defeated the guys themselves. Oh, wow. That Mega Spider actually managed to get up and continue running afterwards. Okay, go on, get her. Oh, you took some damage there, buddy. But then again, you don't go down until you're dead. Right. Good job. Alright, they're coming over now. So everybody except for Brega, you can just go and sleep. Come over here. Brega, how are you doing? You want Baroness specific apparel. Oh yeah, that's because I don't have the appropriate gear, which actually, let me just queue that up real quick. You're going to make a prestige cataphract armor. Sometime. Before making more components. I'm so sad we can't just recruit these. Also, I wanted to optimize my defensive design over there. Huh. Are they just taking out the rest of the mechs? Yeah, we may need somebody out here as a bait roller. I'm gonna just move you over here. You're relaxing socially. I wanted you to... oh well. Oh, they don't have a way into the base right now, so they don't know where to go. So having Irola out here is hopefully going to attract them again to walk towards us. This guy here is going to bleed out sooner rather than later. Oh wow, you can actually shoot from there? That's not good. We need to figure out who can shoot exactly there, honestly. Sappy. You have a wake-up addiction, that's unpleasant. Okay, they're fleeing now. Brody is going to be down soon. Was Lloyd because of their wounds. And they actually took care of the insect stuff for me. That's 940 insect jelly. That's a lot of insect jelly. And we can uninstall these glow pots, which I think kind of work like torch or well lamps and torches. They do have a duration on how long they glow. Never actually used them. Oh wow, there's actually even more jelly. A lot of insect jelly. Thank you for helping us out. Okay, everybody. You are back allowed outside. And our hauling animals are back outside as well. Everybody else unrestricted. Why are you going over into this bed? Like before, it was a masterwork hospital bed. Maybe it's just people because it was closer. I suppose that's possible. Okay, also everybody, you can just unequip your things. Let's see whether there's anybody who's still... Oh, right. Please hunt the mega spider, so it's going to be guaranteed done. You don't have to bring it over. Rump. Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, please make sure that you hide your wallet, hide your apples, hide your food, hide your sandwiches, because the rump rate is going to just rump everything. Anything that is just nicely bite-sized, which is anything from a key bundle, keyring to like a melon, that is all rump-sized. So please make sure you put that to safety. Those guys are just all sleeping in there. Fair enough. Also, what I wanted to do here as well, kibble. Details. We're going to make double the amount of kibble. And we're also going to double the kibble zone here, so to speak, if I can ever click it. There we go. That way we have a larger supply of kibble as necessary. A romper rate wants all the insects, Charlie. Apparently so. Oh, sorry, Adroller, you can go again. Okay, and we also have to unforbid these guys so we can hold them. There's more wake up here. Which actually reminds me. I'm also going to store all the other drugs here as a low priority. All of them. Just in case there's not enough space in other places, for that matter. Okie dokie. Oh, this guy did not even manage to destroy the moisture pump. Nice. That would have been annoying. But hey, it's all good. Oh, I think this muffalo got hurt. What hit you, buddy? Oh. Oh no. He has a moderate blood loss. They were just such terrible shooters that they largely just hurt their own bodies. Let's just go ahead and hunt these muffalos. Put them out of their misery, I suppose. We're just gonna leave the steel clubs there. They are not really worth anything. We wanna be able to grab all the mechs. Oh, there's still one of these guys. Can I be dead in 9 hours? Okay, that's gonna be a lot of hauling, everybody. Okie dokie. So, let's see. This is actually an issue I wanted to address. I need to figure out where they shoot through. So, if I draw a line, I'll need to have 2 people sitting here, but I'm just gonna let them haul. But I will want to actually put a bunch of pillars into specific places, like deconstruct this barricade, probably build a pillar here or something like that. I don't exactly know, but I do think if I have like pillar barricade, pillar barricade, pillar barricade, or well, wall barricade, etc. is what I mean. It will actually benefit us for like defensive positionings, and their shots will actually be significantly less likely to hit us. So that's the current plan. Yeah. Don't know how good that's going to work, but that's currently the plan. Or how well, I suppose. Guinea pig. Did we tame the other guinea pig? No. Tame a guinea pig, please. It has a 2% chance to attack. Are wild guinea pigs actually... Can they attack people? I assume they can. Although they likely wouldn't on their own volition, I would guess. Is there anything such thing as a wild guinea pig anyways? To be fair, I don't think I've ever really thought about that part. Huh. Or is it like a concept like the boar, where technically the original guinea pig is no longer wild? Or the born pig, I mean. What else did I want to do? We're actually going to deconstruct these granite auto doors. By the way, for a brief moment, Bramble was happy. Because she is a nudist, and used that opportunity to just run around for a second. Until she had to equip clothes again because it's too cold otherwise in this area. Floors. Apparently, we're actually missing some floors here. We do not have enough sandstone stored. Limestone? Here. Uh-oh. Quest available. Dequant Lair. So there's a camp we're supposed to destroy for... stuff. But as mentioned before, at this point I would like to not move out anymore. So even though the rewards are looking interesting, I'm not going to even consider it. I just would like to get another quest that allows us to get the remaining royal favor. And I will probably accept this quest here, even though it's going to take 21 days in order to resolve in the end. But I'm gonna only accept it if we don't get another quest in the meantime. Guinea pigs are domesticated animals in the Andes, and they are no longer in the wild. They are also delicious. Like party food? I never actually considered that part. I suppose it doesn't make sense. So we uninstalled the glow pots, so... Okay. There's another glow pot here. Curious. Ready to be backed up. As is the insect jelly. Speaking of which, where do we put the insect jelly? I don't think the insect jelly ever deteriorates, but our animals will want to eat it. Probably. So I'm going to put it into the storage here. Insect jelly. Okay, it's going to be into here anyways by default. Relations with South Washistan have changed from 51 to 50. The natural tendency to reach 50 over time. Which, I suppose we just reached 50. Fair enough. Hey, there's some medicine some enemy dropped. And whoever is running by here. Purple. Please haul... Actually, wake up before one of our little animals is going to be able to eat it. We've already had a cat die from overdose. Oh hey! We have a little guinea pig now! Welcome to the team. Don't walk into... Oh my goodness. Don't go into the trap area, you're gonna get killed at this rate. It's a small chance for your own faction, animals or people to trigger traps, but it's a chance that can happen. Alrighty, what else? Big Shada, what are you doing, buddy? You're just hauling, alright, you're still set to hauling, that's fine. And here, I'm actually going to forbid them to pick up these guys, except this one. Because these enemies here are all going to deteriorate sooner rather than later. We've never really tried, fair enough. Okay, Hera, while you're here. Curious You can shoot here from that position. Here. You can shoot... Not there. You can shoot here. That's interesting. Who shot there? This position, anyways. I should have taken note of that. Because obviously I can't just normally shoot over here to this specific position. Did anybody pay attention? Because I figured I would be able to shoot. Like, I can't even shoot to these places. To be fair, I can't shoot anywhere where there's nothing to aim at. So I don't know whether I could shoot here. So I would have to actually have somebody stand here in order to check. Anybody in the vicinity? You're consuming a fine meal. Alright, Sena. Eat your meal and then you come here. I guess the other way around would be quicker to check. Alright. You can hit these things from here. You can hit Sienna from here. You can hit Sienna from here. And here. And here. Oh. And here. And here. Wow, alright. That place is a lot more accessible to be shot than I anticipated it would be. We could rearrange this slightly. Yeah, you guys are free to go. We could rearrange this slightly here. We could move these walls here one up. And extend this wall here instead. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Anna, before you go, please deconstruct these things. We will want to build a bridge here. We will want to build sandbags here. And we will want to build probably moisture pumps here first so we can make... Oh, you know what? Just gonna build wooden walls for now until we have enough components again for things. And you're resting. Please make this wooden wall first. Okay. Basically, we're getting stuff done. Oh, I wonder, is one of the geothermal thing is not connected anymore? Nope, we just use up that much energy. Alright. Disconnect the turrets. As many as we can anyways. Riga is fully healed. Nice. There are some other kinds of guinea pigs. They're cousins, which do exist in the wild, but domesticated guinea pigs have been bred for millennia to be docile, fat and stupid, so they do not do well if they escape. I see. Interesting. Yeah, as I said, actually I never really thought about that. Wow. All in good fun, right, good Actilus? Mind a break risk. Yeah, you need some sleep, that's fair. Okay. Overall, we handled this, I dare to say, really well. Also, one more thing. Schedules. So, there is a meditate option here. So I've been complaining basically about, hey, whenever these guys drop a little bit under the psi focus, they're just gonna run back to their meditation spot and meditate again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to just have these guys specifically work and then do other stuff. So I think this is probably what this meditate option is for here. So for Reika, she is a well, night owl, so I'm going to go ahead and leave her one space so she can eat in the morning, probably. Actually, that's not how it's going to work properly. Hang on. Because she's going to go to bed, but she might sleep actually a fair bit longer. So I probably should have her meditate at the end of a day instead. And then have one space here for eating and or whatever. And have the rest as work. But the catch is, I can't just have everything as work here, because she needs to sleep. How many hours does a colonist need to sleep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Let's give them 8 if necessary. I've actually never considered that part. And similarly with Brega, he actually needs only half as much sleep. Where are you, Brega? So I'm going to have you... That reminds me, if you sleep like this, you're going to never be asleep at the same time as Rika, which is a bit awkward for you too, so let me change it up a little bit. Because you don't mind the darkness too much. For Brega, I'm gonna have him meditate for this much, and then the rest is gonna be work. He doesn't need as much sleep because he's a quick sleeper. And so I do believe Sienna was the one. Yeah, she has the stun ability. I actually would like her to be able to focus as well, but I just haven't done that until now because I wanted to have a proper way of dealing with this problem where they just slightly drop under the psi focus designated target and then they just run back to focus. So Sienna, oh, you're going to sleep and then the recreation right away afterwards. Actually pretty awkward, I just realized. You do stuff whenever you want, guys. Okay, you have 2 hours of sleep. I'm gonna have you... Actually, both Purple and Sienna go and do some meditation for like, let's say 2 hours. I don't know how many hours we need for that. Anything in case they need to eat food. And then the rest is work. So that is 2 hours, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The rest is work here. I do not know whether this is going to work the way... Wait, actually, if I have them do... Oh, that's a problem. If I don't specifically designate him to sleep during these times and work, they are going to just continue meditating, I guess. Also, they are not going to have any recreation if I do that either. Oh my goodness. Huh. Okay, this is actually a lot more awkward than I expected it to be. Just the thresholds thing able to really help us for this kind of problem. Let's have you do like a bit of recreation at the end of the day. Maybe like this. I don't want to regulate him that strictly, honestly. I feel like that's not gonna work out well if I do that. But again, I just don't want him to run back to meditate all the time. Okay, Sienna. Your psi focus goal is 50-ish%, slightly more. Same with you, Purple. Same with Brega. You're already doing that, that's good. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. I probably should keep an eye on specifically, let's say Rika. So she's currently sleeping. Another thing I wanted to do, I wanted to equip everybody with charge rifles. So we currently have 1, 2, 2 charge rifles for people. And I would like to replace the assault rifles here on these 3 guys with charge rifles as well. Because I feel like, while they have slightly less range, I do think they are overall better weapons. Let's check real quick. Assault rifle has 11 damage, shoots 3 times, 31 range. They have pretty solid accuracy. Let me actually try and compare an assault rifle with a good charge rifle, excellent charge rifle here. Let me actually make a screenshot of this real quick, so it's a more direct comparison for myself. And now here with an excellent charge rifle versus an excellent assault rifle. So assault rifle, charge rifle has 15 damage instead of 11. It does have 35% armor penetration, which is especially important against mechanoids, so that's kind of the main reason why I want to switch everybody over to charge rifles. Fire rate is 360 RPM. I think the higher number is better, probably. This one is actually better on the assault rifle as opposed to the charge rifle. They both have 3 shots per attack. 26 range only on the charge rifles. 72, 84, 78, 66. And assault rifles have 66, 77, 66, 54. Maybe this is just fine with assault rifles, honestly. I don't know, maybe one more for somebody so they have better armor penetration. I don't really know, honestly. I feel like charge rifles would be good, but at the same time, maybe not. Hard to tell. Oh, inspired surgery on Rimworld, that's kind of nice. So where was I? Anything else? Oh yeah, the pillars. So we're going to there's no reason for them to be able to go here either. So let's deconstruct this real quick. Then please deconstruct this real quick. We're gonna build a wall here. I like how it's actually faster for them to go around there instead of, well, the geographically quicker way, all things considered. Thank you for grabbing that, Anatoly. So this is going to be slightly less efficient for berserking, but I haven't managed to get them into a good berserk setup anyways recently. So it's useful, but I can only do it once anyways. I need to actually be able to move this in order for them to construct this wall. Anything else in the meantime? Ellen has given birth. We now have another calf. Calf? Wait, didn't we have that last time already? We did, but well, that was 2 births within 1 year. That's actually kind of impressive. That reminds me, speaking of work, Rika. Okay, you're actually already back on handling. Good. I remember I did not designate her to be handling at some point because I wanted her to... Because she had the lower animal handling overall, and I was going to try and tame some bears, which can be dangerous. Okie dokie. Anything else? We're starting to pile beer here, which we can hopefully sell sometime. Also, how much longer? Oh, hey, look at this. These moisture pumps are basically done now. This is the radius that I wanted. We can now build granite walls on these, so we can just start deconstructing these things. This is not quite done yet here. They still need actually 6 days until their radius expands. Oh, that one is actually really far away. They still need 1.4 days. Yeah, the others need quite a bit longer still, but hey, gonna be an advantage there. Solar flare, alrighty. No more electricity for a while. We have no idea how long. It's going to be a while. Well, it's gonna be that, I suppose. We deconstructed these. Let's actually start deconstructing these walls here as well, while we are at it. And doors, because we don't want to have these kinds of doors anymore. We want to have the granite doors, and not auto doors, because they will probably just get broken down too quick. As in, they break down because electrical appliances have a chance to break down and we need components to replace them. Right now we are kind of lacking components. Again. So, going to build granite walls. Oh yeah, we need to remove the bridges first. I probably should have built one row of walls before I deconstructed the entire wall, because now I need to build this thing first. I'll already construct these parts here. Rika has nothing to do. Did I disable the... Oh yeah, you can't do research without electricity. I suppose that makes sense. Now you can go and tame Metal Bear Jr. or train him in hauling. Yay! Well, wait, a failed training. That phase. And we have an eclipse on top of everything else. Doesn't really matter, really. Just a bit dark, which I suppose it kind of matters in that we are moving around a bit slower, since you move around slower in the darkness. And we don't have electricity to light up stuff anyways. Which reminds me, how you guys can go and haul in the insect shell at this point. Minor break risk on you, my friend. Rebuff by Hera, rebuff by Relaxer, rebuff by Rika. Oh. A Masterwork Pigskin Parka. Neat. But yeah, you're just going to smoke a smoke leaf joint. I think that's fair. How good are you at shooting? 8 is actually kind of solid. I'm kind of funny that Relaxo can actually work on these things. Despite there being no electricity, it's just a lot slower than usual. Yeah, you're making wort, that's fine. Purple, you're consuming a fine meal afterwards. Oh yeah. Right, it's an electric crematorium. We can't even cremate people either right now. Did the thing go away soon, please? I think we're just gonna leave this one down here. This shouldn't bother us. Also, we can deconstruct these thingies here. This should give us, yeah, some more plastia. Which, to be fair, we don't really need the plastia. There we go, solar flare finally ended. And Hera, please bring the wood out of these doors, otherwise we are not gonna be able to close the doors, which would be a problem. Looks a bit awkward, to say the least. Actually, gonna build one layer of stone wall and then do this here. Then just wall one layer up too. Might as well. Anatoly is about to haul some stuff. Good job. These things are going to deteriorate soon enough, so I'm not gonna worry about moving them around. Going to forbid them from going over there so they don't go all the way around in order to grab the medicine, although we don't have regular medicine right now. We already started bringing in some insect jelly, that's good. I do believe pretty much all animals can and like to eat insect jelly, if I'm not mistaken. That's a lot of smoke leaves. You know what we can do? We're just gonna make smoke leaves and smoke leaf joints forever, basically. That way we turn them into something that we may be able to sell too. And I think we have to also start working on expanding this part here. That reminds me, I wanted to close these doors. Hey Brega, come over here real quick. Because wild animals can just walk in here and start eating the drugs, which is less than desirable. This is gonna slow them down walking through here a little bit, but hopefully not too bad. Sodium packed, well, likes us less and less for no good reason. Welcome to your Blaze Face. You're an hour late? Maybe, maybe not. I think you're quite fine right now. We have dealt with the mech hive down here by luring the insects from over here over, and soon after the insect took out the entire mech hive and I dealt with most of the insects afterwards, we got raided. So the raiders decided to take out the insect hives first, and then we, well, defeated them relatively easily. Oh, you're crafting, Bramble? You do have a 2 in crafting, that's fair. I'm actually gonna make this a 3. I would prefer if you were holding over crafting first. Which actually, you're a psychopath. Which means you're actually not bothered by seeing dead bodies. So I should actually always have Bramble just do the cremating. I didn't even think about that. Why is there a cat named Dog? Because that was the suggestion by a viewer. Which reminds me, we have 2 more cows to name, if anybody would like to make name suggestions, or just join our colony as a name. We also have at least 1 cat to name, and we have a guinea pig now too. If you'd like to. So, we have plenty of steel right now, so I'm not gonna... Oh wait! I think he actually completely mined this stuff out here. Did he? Yeah, he completely mined this out. My bike Shada is ridiculously fast. Wait. Oh! We need energy on this thing, otherwise we can't see the deposits underground. Hey Leslie, can you turn on the thing? No? That face. Thank you. Ah, okay. So he actually did mine it all out. However, there's one part that we didn't manage to quite reach. The eclipse is ending. Hooray! Tethered apparel on Relaxa, which I believe is your shield belt at this point. Yep, it is. Oh wait, no, it's actually your tribal wear. And the shield belt soon. Also, Reika? Okay, 69% until she can have her throne speech again. Fine. That's fine. Playing billiards. What's the schedule right now? Probably anything. And she's going to meditate afterwards, I think. prioritize cleaning stuff. Which means we actually have plenty of time to construct our wall at this point. Deconstruct this wall. I suppose we don't have to deconstruct this, do we? No. Never mind, we can just leave it, this is fine. We're just gonna build a second layer of granite here. We need to, however, mine this piece out. Like Shada is gonna prioritize this because it's regular mining. We can mine these out, or well, remove these. Remove part of this. Quest expired. We still haven't gotten another quest. I really don't want to host a guy for 21 days, honestly. Don't feel like it. This part is now almost entirely granite wall. And now we can continue building our walls here. Also don't forget the granite doors. The problem with granite doors, of course, is that they take a long time to get in and out of. But why are you... This is not supposed to be a room, Hera. You just decided to roof it off because why not? Probably doesn't matter. I guess it matters for the purpose of going faster. Oh, well, I saw that one coming. You're a little doofus. Stop doing that! No! No, get out of there. And don't build this one until you build this one. You guys are so silly. Yeah, this one is now expanded with the radius. Looks like all of these are good. So we can deconstruct these moisture pumps. Don't need them anymore. Also, you can fully complete this part here. Now that you have created this door, you can deconstruct this one. And we can deconstruct the first layer of the wall. Up to here I know we can build. Psychic drone. So all male colonists are going to have a severe negative moodlet, to say the least. A minus 30, which is pretty extreme, to say the least. Okay, we're also going to want to remove the floors. A wanderer joins. I didn't even realize that was still possible with 10 colonists. Hello. A lorekeeper named Kambobai has arrived and is joining the colony. She is willing to contribute, but will not leave voluntarily. If you don't want Kambobai, you can banish her, sell her into slavery, or simply kill her. However, your other colonists may find this disturbing. Hi. You have only negative moods. Your transhuman is frustrated. You are sickly. You have a chemical fascination. You're good with plans. Oh. I'm not sure what to tell you. But no, you don't get to equip these things. You're gonna equip worker clothes. You're gonna get herbal medicine, if anything. And I'm going to assign you the unhappy colonist thingy. And you're a transhumanist. Means you prefer having special parts, I suppose. Deep trial is exhausted. Nice. Alright. Now, where do we need to reinstall this in order to get something more? I do believe this was uranium. So let's go ahead and build a little shack for Mike Shada over here. We're going to build this out of... What's the types of stones we have the most? I'm going to build this out of granite actually. Just like this. Granite door. Oh. Oh, it's already... That was weird. Cut all the plants in here. Cut all the wood in here. And you're gonna be really unhappy because you just joined us and you have sky high expectations. Oh dear. Which bedroom are you going to take? I guess you can have this one. I'm not starting to say welcome yet, but you like plants, right? So let's see. I do believe we can make field hands, which allows you to be faster with plants. Plant work speed 100 plus 160%. So we're gonna make you 2 field hands, because I'm not entirely sure what else to make up of you. And that's actually going to be a problem with any colonist that joins us. They will immediately have like negative moodlets overall. Yeah, you have pants again, at least you're no longer having that. You also have chemical fascination, which means you will want to do that stuff too. And you're immediately going to start smoking. I mean... Welcome, question mark? You have a revolver. I'm gonna have you equip the assault rifle afterwards. Also I'm going to... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's actually 8 days, or 8 days? 8 hours of sleep normally. Which I suppose is fine. So... Major break risk on the Mike Shada? Oh yeah, the high psychic run really doesn't help you. You're holding steel. You could just drink a beer, buddy. And some psychite tea. We have 2 major break risks. Break as well. Yeah, that psychic drone is really destroying you guys. Also, I suppose my specific schedule for you is not too terribly happy because you have basically no recreation, I just realized. I'm just going to remove this. And you can just go and start doing recreation stuff instead. So, my schedule for him was no good. Reika, on the other hand, seems to be quite fine for the most part. Okay. We're starting to be a little bit happier here. Yeah, good mood is all the way on the ground, on the floor. Also, you are walking past here, so let's have ramble after you sleep. You're gonna cremate that last body, because you're the one person who doesn't mind. Okay, so we need to remove the floor. Rest expires in 9 hours. We have 1 more mouth to feed at this point. Carcinoma. Wait. You have cancer? Oh, that's probably from the alcohol. So I read that we can actually excise that stuff. You do have inspiration, don't you? Apparently that's not an operation. Need material. So... you need proper medicine, I guess, in order to be able to get that out. So let's try that. Roller. Prioritize operating on Giselle. Imperial trader from the Refugee Empire. Neat. We can sell them a bunch of beer and such. And Brega is still an extreme break risk now. Holy moly. Yeah, you drink some Psychite tea and smoke leaf joint and a beer. Because this is not good. Surprised he hasn't broken yet, but kind of a good thing that he hasn't broken yet. Okay, are you getting better, buddy? Yeah, you're getting better now. That's kind of scary. Because he's the guy with the strongest melee weapon. If he goes berserk, he would have some trouble. Alright, Ramble? You have disturbed sleep, how? Oh, people who walk now through your room because you're in this room now. You're gonna consume a meal after sleeping and then you start cremating the two bodies that are around. You guys are creating this now. We can start moving these things over too. Unforbid this, so it's going to get moved. And Rika can trade here. Alright, High Roller, good luck. High Roller has successfully excised Giselle's carcinoma. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I would like to have all your medicine. Because we kind of need it at this point. We have a ridiculous amount of insect jelly. Let's see, what do they have anyways? We're going to sell them all the beer if they take the beer. Yep, all of it. They do have a gastroanalyzer, which doesn't actually help us anymore right now. It's gonna sell them the psychoid leaves and the smoke leaf leaves and the hops because right now, well, we have plenty of these anyways. I don't like flake. However, we keep the ambrosia and the wake up. Those these are actually useful. So we could actually get an LTech staff. So something I have learned that if I get a LTech staff, LTech shirt, and an LTEX helmet, it's actually going to increase the heat potential for our spellcaster, you could say. As in, they can potentially cast Berserk multiple times. The obvious problem, of course, is that these things do not have as much protection as the other types of armors that we have. But if we largely use her for this anyways, this might be worthwhile to consider. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't really know. So let's see, we're gonna sell you the dog leather stuff that we don't need. Nobody wants this. We have a limestone sculpture. Normal quality. I want to have at least good quality. What else do they have? They have a bunch of advanced components and components. We're gonna buy all of them. What else? Do we actually have incendiary and fireform shells? Fireform is to prevent fires, which actually... I guess I could have installed fireform shells around the wooden walls instead of just doing or replacing it with granite. But oh well, it's gonna be fine. Let's see. What else can we do? We can sell them half the Psychite tea because we only want one stack anyways. Well, Selling them like 30. Let's say 40. We don't need it that frequently anyways. And smoke lift joints, similar deal. 10 are gonna be fine for now to keep. And that's largely all we need. This one I get rid of, probably. Getting rid of this recon armor that is at least tethered at this point. And this one that is about to be tethered as well. What else? I do have a prestige cataphract helmet of normal quality. You know what? I'm just gonna buy 2 of them. Sure, why not? That way we don't have to invest as much in order to build those ourselves. And normal quality is still way better than the like masterwork quality of the previous tier. I think anyways. I'm not entirely sure. We also have a good charge rifle, so we could actually just buy this instead of crafting it ourselves. And we do have plenty of other things to trade with them if necessary. Like, we can probably sell them most of the cloth that we have. Not all of it, but we're continuously just creating more and more cloth anyways. Toxic sensitizer. We could install this on Eureka. You know what? This would be an interesting buy too. I think I can make them myself though, so... Also not gonna buy the charge rifle, I don't think. We can buy them or make them ourselves. And... I'll sell them a bunch of jelly. Maybe we buy the thing anyways? Nah, it's fine. Okay. That's a pretty major trade that we just made there. And I don't even know where they left all the stuff. It's over here. Oh, he will never do hauling. Sienna. Hold the thing here. Hold the thing here. So, because it's the most important on the equipment that it doesn't deteriorate. It doesn't really matter on the components too much, because they will not retain the quality after they are well constructed into different equipment. Alright, you're going to get better mood anyways. I'm actually going to briefly wake you up, because I guess while he is sleeping his mood just doesn't change. Oh well. Also, we do need more space here now. We don't have enough stored for limestone. How much slate do we have? Bunch. I feel like people are really going to dislike me for building it this way. Oh, especially since we have the graves in here still. Make a slate door here. Deconstruct this one. And I feel like we could make some sarcophagi for our colonists at this point. We're going to briefly unbury them, but yeah. Oh yeah, this was one of the guys that helped us out and got killed, I think. I don't even remember why I still have a grave here, to be honest. But, that reminds me. Giselle is no longer incapable of walking. Nice. This reminds me, I wanted to make a proper structure for this. Skills on mech hive, it's attacking immediately. We have arrived in the transport pods nearby. Well, I hope our buddies here are going to help us out with that. First of all animals, please go to the safe area. Could you guys give me some time to actually build stuff for once? That would be lovely. Everybody else, you stay home-ish. And also let me do something real quick. I'm going to remove the temporary area and area 1 and have bigger, so we don't have as many areas that we currently don't use. And well, we're just gonna go ahead and start equipping stuff because we will need it. Equip stuff. Move over. You equip stuff. Move over. Purple. Equip. Recon armor is fine for now. Move over. Triangle. You're going to up, move here. Rega. You're going to, or you're no longer a noble. It's reserved. Since we want to get you into melee, you're gonna get some of the best equipment we have. Equip, come over. And bike shoulder. I'd like for you to just drink some tea and smoke some leaves, and maybe we'll have use for you later. You're trapped indoors? Don't worry, you're not gonna be trapped indoors for much longer. Yeah. I get the recon armor here. Marine helmet, and come over here. Rika. You're gonna get the prestige cataphract helmet that you did not want to haul over. And the cataphract armor, then you come here. And you, my friend. I'm just gonna let you sleep, and afterwards you're gonna smoke and drink something. Alrighty, let's hope they're not gonna cut off anybody's path, because he is kind of far. Where are they gonna land? Well, okay, they're pretty far away, so we have time to get back inside. Holy moly, that's 13 centipedes. Okay. Really? You can open this door. You know what? I think you can go whatever path it is. You should be fast enough, and then you go back. In fact, I'm gonna have you go around the outside, because that should be faster. And then you stand over here, hopefully attracting these guys. They're gonna get attracted by these guys first, to be fair. But they're not gonna stand up against that many centipedes. We will want to close this door. It's already closed. Good. Sad Wanderer and Blackshida. Oh no. He is going to just wander outside. That's bad. I need to keep an eye on him. Sand Wanderer is basically one of the mental break possibilities, which is not normally too bad. But if he just randomly walks outside of the base, well, it's gonna be a bad thing. Also, Animal Flu on Panda. Relaxer. Please tend to Panda real quick. That's a lot of centipedes. Iroll is opening the doors here already. We built extra more traps here, just so we could possibly deal with a lot of centipedes. Okay, who's gonna be the first one to be equipped? Rambo. With a triple rocket launcher. No, you know what? I'm gonna use Reika for this, because she can always teleport away if necessary. We got the triple rocket launcher for this. And we're gonna try and help these guys out. Because there's no reasonable way we can engage in combat with them. So we will want to take a rather cautious approach to this entire problem. 3 of them are just going to go straight down, and I don't know why. They should be attracted by these guys instead. I think all the doors are closed down here. Let me double check. Closed, closed. Yeah, this is still closed. So they shouldn't. I guess they might just make their way all the way around. Ooh, and they're already getting blasted by these guys. Where are you, Rika? The roof has collapsed because it's too far away from support. Oh! I see, that's the mountain that collapsed. Where I left exactly 1 tile remaining. You go over here. Minor break risk on iRoller. I'm just gonna let you do stuff because... yeah. In fact, just go and... oh, we don't have beer right now. I sold all of it. Such terrible timing. We'll complete making field and... alright. Do these guys. Hopefully we don't hit anybody else. The triple rocket launcher. Oh, you accidentally hit mouses. Oh, that's not good. And they didn't even get that much injured. That much injured. Also, everybody else who's already here, I'm gonna have here stand by here. Fire. Yeah, they have also incendiary launchers. Nobody's allowed outside currently though. That fire is just going to wreak havoc on this vegetation. And these guys are just walking through. That's really annoying. I don't have a good way of dealing with them, do I? Rika, after you equip this, come over here. They're also fighting them. Actually, I think they're running now. Ooh, that's really bad. We did some damage, but not nearly enough with the triple rocket launcher. That's not good at all. Yeah, you guys go here, go here. Vitaly, actually I want you to drink some Psycho tea before you come. Because you're gonna break down otherwise. Where are you, Baikrada? You're over there, that's good. Just don't go too far. He might have wandered outside and that's what the centipedes saw. They did a bunch of damage to these things, but not nearly enough. You see why I'm not engaging those things straight up. Yeah. Anybody else? Purple, how are you doing? Ice Cyclone is the only thing bothering you. Alright. Breaker, where are you going? Come over here, please. It's just suicide trying to engage them over there. Fire. Yep. Gonna be a problem. Metal Bear, what are you doing out there? All animals are supposed to be in the safe room. Maybe there's not enough space in the safe room. Gonna allow them in here too. Okay, I think this thing was chasing more people. You come over here for now. Trying to track the centipedes over to the right side here. They're seemingly already coming, except for these three. These three might be really bad for us. Really bad news. I do have an idea on how to deal with 2 of them. Maybe 3. 3 is gonna be risky though. And they are going to hopefully move over to the right here. Yeah, I think they are sensing Vitaly here. Maybe. What's your range? I don't know why these guys are going down and around. Stand in the door here. No, actually, just go through. Okay. And I just hope that they come over here. I will have to focus on this. Oh, that's why! Oh, no, 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 Metal Bear. No, 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 no. You go back home. This is not a good time for you to be here, my friend. Welcome to you, Ulin Majir. Feel free to correct me how to pronounce that. This game is so hard to get used to. It definitely can be. And Bagshada, you're still over there. You're fine. You need to keep an eye on that guy. Actually, in fact, I may want to just imprison him with Relaxo. I don't like doing that though. Oh dear. Most of them are gonna walk through the traps. They were damaged by the rocket launcher. Not nearly as much as I hoped would be. These things are probably better used against squishy targets. And how is Rika going to deal with these guys alone? Well, we have an ability called Skip. Actually, don't shoot. Because otherwise you don't get the opportunity to do stuff. Purple has a minor break risk. Yeah, we can't have you break right now. You're gonna come over, drink some Psycho tea, then you come back. How are you doing? You need food. Do you have any food on you? You do. Anybody else? Do you have food on you? You just eat it. Doesn't matter what your food bar is currently. You have insect jelly. Sure, why not? Eat it, and then you come over here. And you eat it as well. Everybody just have some food. Either way. Skip. This guy over here-ish? No. He's not going to be able to attack her. The centipede, that is. There we go. You go here. And that is literally my plan. Just gonna leave them over there. And you come out here now. And afterwards, nobody's gonna be allowed through this door anymore. Because these things cannot go away from this little place here. We have time to deal with them afterwards. Ooh, alright. Kinda dealt with them. We could also use them as a defensive mechanism, I suppose. They're gonna attack any humanoids, really. Okay. Welcome to you, Snore, or Schnur. How's it going? We're getting attacked by 13 more centipedes. We have more traps here now, so I hope at least some of them are going to go down from those. I didn't continue building the sandbags further on there, though. Was probably a bit of a mistake. Oh dear, these things are so ridiculously tanky. Minor break risk and Brega. Yeah, again, we can't have you break. So I'm going to have you drink some Psycho tea, then you come back. Especially you, Brega, we can't have you break right now. Because he's gonna melee these guys. These are all ranged. Oh no, the doors are open. Hera, you're the fastest. Wait. We're gonna go to this one. Never mind, we're going to go to this one. I'm gonna close this one afterwards. You come back. Rika, you're gonna skip Hera out of there. Oh, we needed to close this door. Ah, big doofus! Oh no! Alright, Rika, we need Cataphract squad here. Come over here, please. Gonna summon a Cataphract squad over here. Friendlies from the Refugee Empire. Oh boy. Not a hope. I hoped it would work. We need more. No, don't open this door, you doofus. Ah. I have a little bit of a deja vu here. How are you doing? You have a bit of a bruise? You're gonna be fine. Let's activate these little turrets. In case they can't shoot something, they can shoot something. You come here, buddy. I don't think a single centipede went down so far. Okay. Oh, we're probably accidentally attacking these guys, huh? Okay. We have good enough shooters that usually we will be able to hit the centipede instead, rather than our allies. I say that as they keep hitting this one. Alright, guys, hold fire. This door? Okay, that door is going to close. Everybody, you can now fire at will again. Oh dear. Also, this wall is entirely busted now. Vitaly, how are you doing? You have a minor break risk. Soon. But high psychic drone is really not helping us. Oh no, this thing is busted. Hera, how fast are you right now? Still 100% speed. Ah. Are you gonna be quick enough to rebuild this wall? Probably not. Brega, I'd like for you to come over here. Yeah, let's give this guy away. Uh-oh! That's not what I meant to do. Brega, skip Brega over to this guy. And you attack this guy now. Everybody, attack this one. These guys can attack us through there. This is not good. Take down the centipede before we do anything else. Alright. Rega. Okay, Rega, you come over here. How many more centipedes are alive right now? 6 up here. Rika. Yep. This one. Bring it into melee range with Vitaly. You melee attacks the centipede, everybody else is shooting it. Yeah, you get out of melee range now. Bramble, you need to get out of there. Same with you, my friend. Okay, this one is done, good. Try to snatch another one. Rhaegar, you wanna go over here? There we go. Bring it over here. And Rhaegar, you start attacking it. Rhaegar, you get out of the way for now. Okay. Rhaegar, I would like for you to chaos skip one more. Doesn't matter whether it goes far away or get closer. Alright, that's far away, that's good. And chaos skip this guy too. Okay, now we go here. Rhaegar. Actually, it makes more sense. No, he's in line of fire of this guy. We're gonna give you down here. Attack him. Everybody attack this guy. Wow, the Cataphract squad actually managed to do quite a bit of work there. Okay, we have just one centipede left. I need somebody who is hopefully not hurt, like Purple, to run up here and then run back down. Everybody else, you're actually fine for now, you're dismissed. Actually, no. I think we can deal with this guy directly. Okay, this actually ended up working a lot better than last time. Actually, I need to check. Vitaly, you're not doing well. You're gonna break on us if I don't release you. Diana, same with you. Gonna release you. The others we can still work with. Where are you? Oh no. You come over here. And in case Bagshada goes too close to these guys, we need to have you work that out, basically. Alrighty. Rhaegar, you go. Oh! Oh, there's another one. It does have an Inferno cannon. So, okay, never mind. What are we gonna do then? Gonna move everybody here. Rhaegar's gonna be in the front. Oh, you're just gonna shoot this guy. That's rude. He's, however, going to be gone soon, so they should be fine. Okay. Basically, we're going to arrest, or try to arrest, Bagshada in case he tries to go over to the right side. He's still sadly wandering. So there's that. Are you gonna be okay? Oh. You're patching yourself up. Thank you for the help, everybody. I'm going to try and rescue this guy. Relaxo, get up. How are you doing, buddy? He's dead in 0.9 hours. Oh, I don't think Relaxo is gonna be fast enough for this. Maybe if I go no medicine. Yeah, this is literally just to try and save this guy. I guess the no medicine I have to designate afterwards. Sleeping spot. Right here. Medical sleeping spot. And relax, let's try to rescue that guy. Maybe you have time. What? Why are you turning around? Oh, because this guy's coming out. Okay, we're charging. In this case, what we're gonna do, Reika. That skip ability has been incredibly valuable, by the way. It's amazing. I'm gonna tell him to come over. Rather than stay there, basically. This guy is fighting that guy alone. He doesn't... The centipede doesn't have much HP left. But he does have an Inferno Cannon. Which I guess is one of the less bad ones for direct damage purposes. But of course it can leave some nasty burn scars. We're coming! Alright, that's fine. Ish. Oh, you're bringing him over? That's not gonna be quick enough. You know, it makes sense, but it's going to be too slow. Okay, that thing is dead. Right, everybody's dismissed. I'm not gonna release them from their areas yet, because we still have 3 centipedes on the island here. Oh boy. I love that this actually worked to just place them over there. Miracle, nobody died so far. Well, that's not entirely true, these guys died. But I get what you mean. Yeah, we're gonna increase the home zone here. Hi everybody. We're gonna allow you guys. Who is it? Bregahera, Bramble. And Purple are here. You're gonna turn off the fire. What? Oh, you're not one of these guys. Okay, combo by with a bike shatter. Alright, I think we're gonna be fine for now. Hopefully his sad wonder is going to stop soon. Yeah, he has died to blood loss. While Irola was getting the medicine, I guess. Actually, no, while she was even trying to... Yeah. I'm gonna release you to the wild for now, Relaxer. Don't go to stupid places, please, like in the bottom or southeast, so to speak. And I'm gonna have you cremate right now instead. We're gonna burn the bodies. Hey, thank you guys. How are you doing? Not great, but you basically survived. Thanks to their sacrifice to a good extent, I would say. I was able to just drag these guys out and out and out. I'm gonna leave this door open for you now. And... okay, we have all these doors closed now. That was a big doofus moment, not to realize that I had these doors open here. Big doofus moment. Are you good again? No, you're not. Where are you going, buddy? No. No. Why? What is it with you guys wanting to rest over here instead of the other hospital? Does anybody have an explanation for, like, prioritization? Okay, right. We may have to restrict this guy. he tries to go through here. I'm really worried about this guy. Because everybody needs to heal up and get a bit healthier before I want to tackle these ones. And that drone could really stop sometime soon, please. Actually, this would have been an interesting opportunity to use that one tool that we have somewhere in here. I don't remember where it is. Also, we can give you these field hands in the meantime. So install field hand on the left, install field hand on the right. Well, to be fair, we need a hospital bed for that. That reminds me, I never actually assigned you anything in particular. Cyclic drone is ending. Thank you. Holy moly. You're definitely going to be growing and cutting plants as a priority. Raxa's gonna be really unhappy about doing these things. Transport pod crash from the Anarchy organization. Where? Oh. Right there. Okay. Arolu. Tending to Braga. Capture this guy afterwards, I guess. With all the animals in here. Oh, the problem is they're gonna keep opening and, well, he's not gonna be mobile for a while. They'll need to deal with these centipedes over here. I want to give everybody a bit of rest before we do that though. Maybe I should just do it right now. Because we are not really terribly hurt. Okay, Sienna. Chemical hunger. Okay, Sienna. Bring some side sky tea. Then you come over here. Rega. You're hungry. Did you eat? Told you to eat. Either way. Consume the fine meal, then you come over here. Vitaly. You're hungry soon. But also you're gonna be fine. I eat some food, then you come over here. Bramble? I don't know, I like saying her name. Bramble? Come over here afterwards. Rika. You're gonna be our... Ugh. I'm gonna just have you smoke some smoke leaf joints. Actually, you're going to focus over there on the throne anyway, so this is fine for now. Purple. Eat, and then come over here too. Hera. Same deal. Eat. It's actually, I think, meal number 6 that I've ordered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it is. So we don't have any more left, but this is fine. This guy is still sadly wandering around. Just need to keep an eye on him. Actually, in the meantime, while we do this, you can go and rest until healed, and we'll have Relaxo tend to you. What kind of medicine do you get? I'd like to... well, our only regular med... Okay, you get special treatment from now. You get the good medicine, I suppose. Don't you dare go too far over there. You're gonna ruin all my plans if you do that. I might actually teleport him away. The friendly Imperials are leaving. Bye! Thank you! Thank you for your sacrifice. You're high in go juice. Psychite addiction. Oof. Alrighty. Basically everybody here. One patient is awaiting a medical operation. Okay. Please do the operation thing. No, you need recreation and rest, but you have to do this now. So, gonna open this door and keep it open. I do not know, I should have tested it at some point, I guess. Where we can reach this guy to skip. Going to move forward one tile at a time to see where I can reach these guys. I can reach them here. They can only be teleported over there. Okay, that's actually an interesting dilemma right there. Because you do not fire it well. That's actually an interesting dilemma here. I can get them away from there, but only to these places. Which is a problem because... You go over here. Can you still skip this guy? You can still skip them. You can still skip them. Ooh, this is awkward. Like, they can shoot there, but we can't. Okay, what I can do, I can rush everybody over here. Kind of. We'll just do this one by one. You go here, you go here. Rhaegar, we will have you in the front. I'll just have to skip this thing twice, I think. Purple, you go here. Vitaly, you go here. Oh, no, 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 no. You're in range. Who's in range? Who's shooting? You're shooting. You were able to shoot without getting shot? That's interesting. Yeah, Sienna? Up here. Rhaegar? Let's see, can we shoot them from here? Nope. Here? Ah, there it works. Go one step back, bring this over to Rhaegar. And good. That's how we're gonna deal with them. Very good. Okay, how much did we need? We need... Neural heat 25, so we need 50 left. Means 34 is where we want to... or where we can start disk. Yep. Whoop. Whoop. All is this treatment. Yep, you're gonna do fine, Rhaegar. His shield belt is actually largely protecting him from friendly fire, I think. Alright, just waiting until it's back down to 34 at this point. Ha! This is basically what I actually planned with this when I mined this out on the other side, that I can just trap some enemies there. And that was very necessary, because I had no idea how to deal with these guys otherwise from the other end, so to speak. Alrighty. Last one. Yoink. And yoink. Yeah, if we all go for one centipede, they still survive for quite a while, but not nearly as much. Okay, we're home free. Or free to go home, if you will. Ish. Everybody, you can go wherever you please. Did you get both things already? You have one now field hand implemented. You should be, happy that A pack of manhunting cougars entered the area. Ah, dear. 23. Could you give me a bit of a break sometime? I would appreciate that. Come on, guys. You guys are just resting here? Well, that's actually oddly convenient. Not time for breaks. Nope. Avrolo, how are you doing? You're cooking 4 fine meals, which you've already cooked enough that people who are hungry can still do stuff. I'm actually going to just have Avrolo stand over here. Okay, how are you doing, buddy? You have a prosthetic leg. You are actually largely just cracked at this point. Intense pain. You're naked. Well, that's your own problem. You came with no equipment. Just reduces resistance while we have time. How good are you? You're really good with animals and crafting decent liquor strong. You would be another oh, he's a brawler. That is nimble. That's actually amazing. Nimble people have a plus 15 dodge chance. And only 10% chance to just bring traps. I might actually want to recruit this guy to be another melee person. Alongside Briga. Honestly, I feel like that might be a worthwhile deal out of this. We'll have to... yeah, I'm gonna do that. I was considering doing this before, like that was one of the potential plans I had. But it's kind of going to just underline that idea. Okay, where are they trying to go through? We'll keep this door open here. Okay. If I roll here, I think they're going to try and move around here, hopefully. That's the south area. They're not attacking our animals, but the problem with our animals is that they might open the doors for them, which would be a lot less than ideal. You're not going here, guys. Just need to make sure nobody actually exits the building. And Bekshada actually has recovered, so that's good. So he's no longer uncontrollable, so to speak. They might go north instead. Tending to Brega, that's actually quite nice of you. Leave this door open for now. Though hopefully their cougars are gonna be tempted to come to the east side. Oh, they are. Most of them anyways, not all of them. Okay, wait. You have now 2 field hands, you're going to work a lot quicker in plants thingies. You also have an old gunshot on your right leg, so you always are slightly in pain because of it. Might want to give you a bionic leg just for that. Plus you're a transhumanist, you're like that anyways. You know what, if some cougars go up here instead, I think it's gonna be fine. They're just gonna run into the traps, so we have plenty of steel to replace it. We just might not have enough time to replace them. Which is kind of potentially our biggest problem. Alrighty guys, sorry, you don't get to rest yet. Italy, you come over here too. And like Sada, you're hauling. Come over here as well. Who else? Briamble? I still haven't really updated this area here, I just hadn't had time. Oh no, you're coming over here. Vienna, you're sowing rice plants. You're in a good mood at this point. Wait, you two like each other again? Oh, no. You like her, but she doesn't like you anymore. Hey. Okay. That face. Anybody else? Just need to make sure that the others don't go outside by accident. Which, as mentioned before, Relaxa, where are you? You're shredding mechanoids, come over here please. You need to be the bait for these cougars to come over. Oh, that's way too many up here. Never mind, we need to go and close this door. Then you're gonna play bait. Close this door. You should be faster than... Ooh. Yeah, they don't actually have to go all the way around, so it should be okay. They might actually try to bash in the door, though. I'm gonna leave Relaxo up there instead. And we will have Hyrule go and play bait over here. Actually, we could have Brega instead play bait, so never mind. You can do whatever you want. Minor break risk on Reika. Alright, you just missed. We don't need that many. It's fine. Oh, you're trying to... Sure. I forgot we have a door here. Or two, I suppose. I completely forgot about that part. We could just open up these doors. Yeah, you gotta go here, actually. Maybe. I should just wait here for now. Gonna undraft you. It looks like they are going to run around for now. They're so far spread out, we might actually just be able to move out as a unit in order to take them out at this point, rather than use our old trap. It is 23, so that's a lot, but at the same time, we can probably take them on. Yeah, Shmrega. Have you ever tried to one-on-one a cougar? Cougar? Well, you're gonna experience it now, I suppose. Gonna be our shield in the front. Also, the nice thing is you can... Oh, who was it? Sienna? You can stun. That way, thing is not going to be able to even attack us. Ah. Okay. You stand here. Everybody else moves over there. Vitaly, you finish this thing off, please. But yeah, stun is actually pretty amazing to, well, quite literally stun enemies. I think it would be faster if you just shoot it. I just want to make sure it doesn't jump us into our backs. How long has this colony been alive? 11 years and soon 12, I think. But yeah, we've been through some hardships to say the least, but seems like we are still alive. Alright, nice. Yeah, because they are so far spread out, I think we can just go around and line them up, knock them down. I wish Brega could stun. Actually, I wish more than one colonist could stun enemies, because stun is amazing. Bramble is not in perfectly good health. I'm gonna just let Bramble go. I don't think we need no help here, but thank you. There's still a lot of them somewhere though. They tried to bash open the door? No, they didn't. They're just standing around here for some reason. Let me actually try and double click on one of them so I can mark them all on the map to maybe see them better. There's one. This appears to be the only one around here. Wow, what's up with that? I figured they would come over here. A lot of them have walked into traps in these areas here. Now starting to bleed out. Wow, and the advanced component is still out here too, because we just haven't had time. Oh. Oh, Lethlin and Anatoly are going out there. Maybe that's what they are saying. Lethe Or while our animals will keep going outside and then back inside. Wait, where's the other cougar that was earlier here? 11 left, is that right? Vital is really slow. Oh yeah, you're high, that's why. Thing is not even trying to be sneaky. Wait, I have a Bakshada on this team here, so I'm gonna just let you go. Can't you put only one person to only hall? Well, I have actually 2 people that basically do that, but we just haven't had time. We just haven't had time to clean up recently. They kept throwing stuff at me. Let's run the random for you. Wave, wave. Wait, you don't go, Rega. Okay. I think all of them are done now. Yep, all of them are done or getting knocked out. Okay. Wow. You know. On this cougar, basically they could still technically get up. Case in point. This is why I want to just hunt. Knock them out, basically. We're good. Okay, any more? One more. I'm gonna have Hera do this one. Rescue? No, no rescue. Hunt. Okie dokie. We're fine for now. Okay, everybody, you can equip whatever you want again. Minor break risk on 2 people. Yeah, you haven't had any time for recreation or other stuff recently. And sky high expectations are not exactly helping in this. Okay. Bramble, what are you doing? You're sleeping. You're resting. Afterwards you're going to go and cremate, because that's your job at this point. Whew. Oh, might as well allow them over there, I suppose. Everybody is allowed everywhere. Good. And I think I'm gonna set more people to haul for now. I'm gonna have Rolu haul. Oh, purple isn't actually hauling right now. Oh, that's cleaning. Big doofus. Purple is hauling. Rolu is hauling. And gonna have you haul as well. Wave, wave. Good evening, Flare Star, and welcome. How are you doing today? Okay, you can go back in here. You can grab these things and bring them over eventually. So the question is, do I want to by default have this door open or closed? I don't know. I feel like keeping it open and then closing it might make this easier, so I'm gonna have you walk over here real quick. Did you see that right? You can be a torturer. Yeah, basically, the individual pawns here have different backgrounds on what they or where they come from. So they have a childhood, which gives them like certain bonuses to shooting and melee as a vat-grown soldier, for example, or adulthood in this case, is she is a torturer, which gives her +6 more melee power, or attack I suppose. And this kind of also disables certain traits or enables them efficiently, or she gets a passion for one thing or another. In the case of Bramble here, we basically have her unable to be doctoring, wardening, and yeah, she basically can't do these things. Different people just have different backgrounds overall. Still alive. Oh, I'm backside. Oh no. Bring the deep drill over here, dude. I didn't oh well. It's fine. Slate chunks. We can make more stuff out of those. Also, I hope that we get to work on these areas here soon, so we can build our granite walls properly. These things here are done. This is done. This is done. No, this is not done yet. This is done. This is done. This is done. This is not done. Oh, that's right. We built these a little bit later. We're getting a bunch of steel and components back from deconstructing them, and they also do no longer consume energy. But the reason why we had these moisture pumps here, basically the way moisture pumps works, there's two radii. One is the outer radius, that is the maximum range these things can reach for like demoisturizing the area, so to speak. The inner radius here is the current radius they have. And it takes literally like 8 days until they start expanding their radius, until they like demoisturize the immediate surroundings. Actually, I think it's like 9 days until they start expanding, and then like 2 days until they continue expanding. Either way, we basically removed the swampy area from these places so we can build heavier walls on them. Currently we only get to build bridges and wooden walls, which they are very flammable, as we noticed, and we kind of really want to not have our main walls flammable here. That would be rather bad. So we're kind of working on that. Alrighty. 89% for the next throne speech. Hero, you're building a roof. You know, we don't need a roof over there, really. Why do we have a roof over there? I have no idea. He's not going to remove the roof, I think. Oh no, I didn't. Oh well. This is fine. I do not have an idea why we built a roof in these areas in the first place, to be honest. Maybe they considered this to be a room, since technically the deep ocean water could be considered a wall, I suppose? Hard to tell. I feel like deep ocean water, for all intents and purposes, for your ponds, is a wall. So if you build like a room that looks like this towards the deep ocean water, they will consider it a complete room because it's walled off, I suppose. Strange. Rhaegar is fully healed. Good. Alright, how are you doing, Bramble? Your mood isn't that happy, but you still have 3 times disturbed sleep. Just keeps walking in there. Okay, I would like for you to prioritize cremating people, because you're the one person who does not mind seeing the bodies all over the place, since you're a psychopath. Which can be a useful trait, to say the least. Okay, did we already create our charge rifle? Which actually reminds me. We have 25 spears, which we can smelt. Let me actually... Yeah, let's see. Smelt weapons. That is for the quality, that's the poor quality weapons. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and say even awful quality weapons, which is slightly better than poor. We're going to allow them to smelt. Actually, this is going to smelt normal quality weapons. Which I suppose I'm fine with. And this one here was for specific weapons. Yeah, actually the spears are among them. So they just have to go and do it, so to speak. Okay. You're still removing the roof areas. I would like for you to build these walls, actually. These are wooden walls, so they crumble significantly faster. So that might be a next priority, to try and just have like a moisture pump around here to be able to make granite walls in there, that area too. So now it's gonna be fine for, I suppose. You guys are still removing the roof from the area. That's not exactly what I meant when I designated the area to be roof-free, I suppose. But oh well, you do you. Grab all these chunks, we can smelt them down into slag. Reminds me, I'm going to have the smelt metal from slag as the lowest priority. That way they are going to start melting down the weapons, so we get more space over here. Minor break risk on Bramble. You're resting now. That's fair. Do we have all the bodies now at this point? Nope, there's still 2 more to be buried. These were of the people that visited us, that we traded with and bought the advanced components from. Which actually... Please go and hold this in here. Also a bunch of silver, there's some gold juice too. There's even some yaya, more silver. We're just gonna let the awful knife rot over there, because it's all it is, it's just a little bit of steel. We have plenty of steel. And other stuff to do for that matter. Alrighty. Anything else we need to do? We could remove the wooden wall here, but it's really not necessary. Like, they could put this on fire, but all it's going to burn is this wall and the bridge below it, and unless we specifically need the wood from everywhere, which we have plenty of wood right now, I don't think it's worth doing that. Quest expires soon. Bandits' camp is guarded by 10 enemies. And as I mentioned before, I'm not really too intrigued by the rewards for going out and defeating a bandit camp. I want to focus on trying to complete our main mission, which is to get Rika here her final title, so we can start hosting the count. That's gonna be the plan. You're researching. I'm actually going to have you do more meditating, Rika. Because I would like for you to have your psi powers ready, since they are incredibly valuable. Oof. A lot of meat we have now. We didn't even hunt anything in particular, they just came to us. What would be nice would be a bulk goods trader where we could sell all of our leather, etc. to. We really don't need it right now. Yeah. Ramble, how are you doing? You need food. Yeah, I'm gonna have you eat some food and then you... Oh, no more corpses to cremate. Somebody already did this. Nice, good job. We did that. Actually, Hera, build this trap first. I don't want you guys to build the traps that are outside first over the ones that are inside. Because you're going to have to walk over the trap and we don't need that risk. It's like, I don't know, a 1% chance that they trigger it. But we've already had like 7 triggers total. Because they just do that stuff. Yeah, also I would like to prioritize these walls here, I suppose. Wait a second. There's no path to go through here. What's up with that? Please work on this. Then this. Wait, no, this is fine. Never mind. Just work on the granite wall. I'm a doofus. I didn't see that the wall path was going this way. For some reason I thought they needed to go around here, but that's not quite how it works. Once we will finally have time, I would like to actually get back to building the thing I meant to build. And I think we will want to have a bunch of slate blocks for that. Speaking of which, just don't get around to building these things, huh? I do think the builders do prioritize rebuilding the traps that were triggered, which actually makes a lot of sense. In this case, I'm gonna have Sienna instead of hauling. I'm gonna prioritize you for other stuff. In fact, I'm gonna take you off of growing and plant cutting for now, because now we have Kambabai doing that stuff. So you're going to be prioritizing construction. While you don't have anything else to do, you can do cleaning. Always good to have more cleaners. You don't do art. Sorry. Hunting? Maybe. Handling? No, no handling and no wardening for you. Bed rest, 4 is fine. Doctoring. You know, this is fine. Okay, I have 1 more hour to play, and then I will have to start preparing for the Zelda Link to the Past randomizer. Due to lack of maintenance training, Metalbeard Jr. has lost the skill to attack. Now, did I take Relaxo off of handling? I did. I'm gonna put her onto handling again, because she had to craft a lot of stuff recently. Vitale is now going to take that part over, I think. But yeah, we have so many animals now that keeping them tame and trained is a full-time occupation. And Bakshada has inspiration. Like Shada. But he's neither good at arts nor craft construction, so... He actually really likes doing artistic stuff because he is a slow learner. He, let's see, 150% times, well, 0.25. So he currently learns at 37.5%, which is technically very slightly faster than somebody who has no passion in the skill at all and no, like, negative learning trait. It's actually kind of one of the worst traits to have, so this is why I have him basically exclusively mine and not do really anything else. Or haul, I suppose. Will you continue to stream after the random match? Probably not, because I like to usually just relax and unwind after a tournament match, so I'll probably just keep to that. This is your little farm simulator now. Yeah. By the way, a fun fact, what you can do is you can actually completely disable all enemy attacks and raids and stuff like that, and just basically have it as a colony building simulator too. It's actually kind of neat. Oh, you're already getting to work here. You don't like working here because it's not inside. But I think right now... Well, you still have the catharsis, that's why. I see. please chop these trees and cut this plant. Whoever is responsible for cutting, which in this case would be Bye-bye. A doe just self-tamed and is now designated Doe 1. You know, our last doe was actually quite a hero to protect us from outside forces, so to speak. I'm going to let that go. Bramble, please deconstruct these walls so I can actually expand these areas here. Since we will have soon more helmets and also trucks for that matter. And these graves here we will relocate, including these two as well. These were our previous colonists that happened to get, well, killed. This guy has no clothing equipment. Oh well, as I said, he's gonna be my next brawler, hopefully anyways. I will need a room for him, let's see. Bumblebee is over here now, you just randomly joined, you're a plant person now. And I guess we do have another room over here that we can give him. We will also need a statue in there though. So it's gonna be a little bit nicer. We might take it from this room. We'll see. Because having only Briga be basically our main brawler is a bit sketchy. I would like to have somebody else being able to engage these, especially the ranged mechs in melee combat, and be able to hold them there. That's kind of my goal, so to speak. We need more rice. I think a large portion of the reason why we need more rice right now anyways is because there were just so many other things going on and we didn't have time to harvest for a while now. I'd like to point out that our animals really like eating heel roots sometimes, so yeah, this is why we have so many plants that are not quite ready to harvest yet. So is there anything over here that I want to go and grab? There's a bunch of metal slag, but right now we really don't need it, so I'm just gonna leave it out there. Wow, they're still hauling in the glow pots. I'm actually kinda curious, what does a glow pod even do? A bioluminescent pod produced by a giant insect glows under its own light for a long time, then dies. Okay, so basically it doesn't do anything aside from being a torch. Fair enough. Okay, you're finally building Mike Shadow's little room here. And he's gonna be happily just mining away on uranium. Hello. After dealing with as much as you just dealt with, you'd be craving for a very long calm downtime. Would be nice to get a bit of time to actually restructure my walls here, I think. These things are still not quite ready. This one is ready. This one here is ready in 8 days and 7.7 days. Did these things get destroyed and I did not notice? Maybe. So, and this thing here produces granite. I think I would like to have slate, so I'm gonna place this over there. Bye-bye. Please bring this over here. Bye is just cleaning. This area here is a real mess, so I suppose cleaning it is quite fair. Is this part of the home area? It is. A lot of it is actually part of the home area. Which I guess is fine for now. These insects here are deteriorating rather fast, so that's good. So, alrighty, let's actually try and improve these defenses here, shall we? I don't know whether colonists can lean to the left here. If I build, let's say I build a wall here. Can they lean to the left over here and shoot? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. We're gonna deconstruct these parts. Actually, how do I want to do this? I think I want... no, this is fine. A pillar here, construct this part. This is awkward though. Actually, no pillar here. I want a pillar here, I think. My colonists can stand here. And... oh, I don't know how to do this. Because this is basically at an angle, it's just a bit awkward. We'll see. Maybe I come up with a good idea sometime. Or if somebody has a suggestion, feel free to let me know. He's just happily mining away. Although he's, well, uncomfortable. But there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. Actually, is there something we can do about him being uncomfortable here? Because this thing does not allow for a seat, I don't think. Does it? To be fair, I've never really tried. Too deep infestation. Oh, shucks. Maybe this works, actually. We can just try to build a cloth armchair here. But before that... we're gonna grab this and bring this over here. And it's the deep infestation is usually not too terribly many enemies, so I think we can just deal with them without equipping our well, stuff. Everybody? I would like for you to come over here anyways. Okay. I'm taking this thing away. Also leave the door open. I'm taking this thing away because they might just attack everything around them. And that would be a little bit of a problem because the power cell does like to explode. Okay, Rika here. You're gonna stand over here-ish. Probably spread out a little bit further. That's a bit more than I hoped it would be. Sienna. Done this guy. This is actually pretty awkward. This is more than I would like it to be. Uh-oh! How fast are these things? Thing is not even hurt. Reika, you skip this thing away from us for now. Everybody else, hit this one. Italy, hit this guy. Diana, you stun this one. Oh, this is not good. You go Berserk. Rika. Can't call in aid. You can call in aid. Bramble is getting in melee now, that's not good. You can't stun anymore. because of the heat. You have burden. Erika. I wanna get this thing away from us. Because this is gonna be dangerous to have this thing attack us right here. You do have damage. Purple, you burden it. To slow it down. And... I'm sorry, Rika. So we're going to basically remove the limiter. So we can use this powers anyways, but it's going to have the chance to overheat Rika. Which would be bad. Hi guys. Thank you for your help. Oh, Brambles didn't melee with this thing and hasn't gotten hit yet. Oh, she is a psychopath after all. Sienna, do you have enough for a stun? You do. Everybody else, please hit the one that is attacking Bramble. This guy is just walking through. Don't mind me, just passing by. Alright, we didn't get hit. Good. Also surprising. What? Don't attack that guy! What's up with you guys? Oh, there was a Mega Scarab over there. Wow. I'm just gonna have you guys hold fire. They just blasted that poor guy. Of course we're gonna get bad relations with you. Holy moly. The breaking let's go. I think they're gonna be able to deal with them. There's only one more. By the... I wonder if that's actually too deep. Oh hey, they actually do have the faction from the Zorn Genelin. The other ones didn't, that naturally were an infestation. Hunt the spider here, Hera, so it gets knocked out. So we wanna expand this zone here, I guess. Bring it to the freezer. Don't bring it to the freezer. Okay. Thank you for the help, guys. And I'm Bike Shada. And reinstall this thing here again and just continue mining because I guess that's what you do. Hera, you actually... Let's see whether you can actually use a cloth armchair for this. On testing... You know, why are you bringing these to the freezer? Stop bringing them to the freezer, guys. I don't want them in the freezer. Hunting the thing. Let me actually see whether they allow corpses of insects here. They do, that's why. No insect corpses here, guys. Any more of them? Nope, just one. There's a polar bear that was caught a little bit in the crossfire. Okie dokie. Maybe I get some break sometime. Not yet, I suppose. Are you gonna be okay? You're not patching yourself up. That's actually kind of awkward because you're gonna bleed out over my entire floor here. And I can't even do anything about it. Like, I literally can't patch him up. I can't tell him to go to bed. He's just walking through here. And he's eventually going to collapse because he will have too much blood loss. Instead, the more blood loss you have, the less consciousness you have, effectively. I would like to help him, but let's say he collapses at the edge of the map. There will be nothing I can do about that anymore. Cargo pods have dropped down. And 44 units of gold. That's actually kinda nice. We do have plenty of gold right now, but more gold is nice. Let's see, what do they get here? Granite. I think slate was done here. Please complete. Oh, assign to mining? No, no, no. Please build the armchair here. Okie dokie. So you have built the traps inside, so you're allowed to build the traps outside now. You're starting to repair more traps over here, so our trap hallway is getting reconstructed. We have plenty of steel. In fact, what we may want to do is, because we will need a bunch of steel over here, usually what I'm gonna do is I'm going to clear all storage. I'm going to specifically put steel in here as a preferred importance. That way they are just going to usually have a bunch of steel here. Let's actually make it slightly smaller. That way the animals are getting bringing the steel closer to the traps when we want to rebuild them as well. The Imperials are leaving. Oh, you collapsed. You're gonna die in 2 hours. Combo by just... Well, I suppose that's fair. You will need to give him medicine. Yes. Give him proper medicine. Don't strip him. Tend to him. Infection? Oh well. We're trying to tend to him as quick as we can. Death in 6 hours. Alright, I think you're gonna be fine, buddy. Oh boy. I don't know why you brought him over here. Actually, in this case, it's proximity most likely. That's fair. Hey, look at this! Buffaloes! Let's hunt them. Wait, no, actually, let's not hunt them, actually. Because we have too much meat right now anyways. We need more vegetables in order to supplement that meat. Clean the immediate environment, Bakshida. That way you're gonna be happier overall. Also, I was wrong. So I don't know where I read that you cannot use armchairs when working on deep drills, but you totally can. So this poor guy didn't have an armchair. Or not. Never mind, you cannot have an armchair. It doesn't do anything. Mine and break risk on purple. You're really far out, buddy. I'm going to actually reschedule you to do other stuff now, because I think we have done most of the hauling task now. So, let's see. I had you haul back to 3. Irolo, you're still hauling, that's fine. Hera, you still have a high priority in hauling. Bramble. You're fine with things. Bike Shada. Back to mining. Rega. This is fine. Major break risk on purple. You just need sleep and recreation. You know what? Here. Smoke something. That actually is going to increase his recreation by quite a bit. And he also is gonna get a high, which improves his mood further, and he will be finally able to rest afterwards. Okie dokie. Oh, why are you guys in here? Because the door is open. Of course. You know, just gonna hunt these things, I suppose. I mean, I guess that's the silly question. Why are they in here? Well, the door is open. And there's food right here. That's pretty much usually the main reason. Oh, you're no longer playing piano. Okie dokie. We're also going to put in some proper floors. Put in a red carpet here. Oh yeah, guys, did you all... No, you didn't disassemble these things yet. Oh my goodness. These things had enough time to expand their radius by one more than I initially anticipated, or even, well, really want. Then again, if I would let them go for one more, they would be even further afterwards. This is done. But yeah, it's largely because my builders are really busy. They are only just now getting done with the rest of the spike traps up here. I'm actually going to forbid them to build the rest of these spike traps, because I want them to finally get started on the rest, so we can do this afterwards. Failed training for hauling of metal engineer. Ah, come on, metal bear. You can do a bunch of hauling, it'll be fun. Need to recruit more builders. We have 3 builders. Actually, in this case... where's Sienna? I already took her off of construction, growing and plant stuff. So we now have Sienna and Hera's main time builder, as well as, I think, Brambo as well. Did you just step on a trap? Stop! Oh my goodness. What I should probably do is I should hold the dead animal corpses onto, like, maybe over here even, or so they decay quicker. It actually would make kind of a lot of sense, rather than just to the random spot to the top left of the base, where I want to let them rot anyways. Which reminds me. Remove this from the home zone. Then we can go and burn it. Shoot friends in Briga. Neat. Rika, you are a pyromaniac, right? Oh, you're sleeping though. Ah, whatever. Here, equipped Molotov cocktails. Which, by the way, a pyromaniac with Molotov cocktails gets a little bit of a mood boost. Where is it? Here, pyromaniac with an incendiary weapon. Yep. And I'm going to use it to burn these rotting corpses over here. I guess I shouldn't do this while it is hard snowing, but oh well. Okay. You're coming back now, and equip your charge lance again. Yeah. This is basically what we use the fire for. It might spread a bit further, but that, well, I suppose I didn't consider that part. Okay, carpet has been built here already. I'm just gonna wait until they finally construct this, because they will keep building stuff before they are going to disassemble stuff. That's just the priority line that building gets. Like, new building is more important than disassembling. I'm just going to wait until they have nothing new to build. Oh my goodness. Somebody please put this poor guy out of his misery. He just stepped onto a trap. So am I making a huge barbecue? Well, not intentionally. How good are you at cooking at this pine purple? You already improved to a 10. That's kind of nice. Also, come by. You now have an 80% moving because your hands were separate. That reminds me. Let's make another bionic leg. Yeah, let's make another bionic leg. The reason for this is because combo by is moving a bit slower than necessary. But also on top of that, well, we could just improve this overall. Ramble, you're cutting before constructing? Oh no. The Stasi has died. Overdosing. Oh shoot, when did that happen? I'm really not sure when Yaga mutes by accident or intentionally. Well, in this case it was by accident. I'm not sure when that happens. An ostrich has given birth. Hey, we have a mini ostrich now. Welcome to calf number 3. You're producing calves pretty quickly. Wow. You fully healed. Okay. Have a good time. So who is not here, guys? Purple. Purple is literally listening to Rico speak from his own throne. I suppose that makes sense. Everybody should actually get a little bit of comfort rating from these chairs here. A lot more than you had otherwise, anyways. I said something about overdose. Yeah, these cats are literally not allowed in here, so I don't know how the cat ended up getting that food. Oh no. Rika has finished her speech. It was uninspiring, unoriginal, droning, and lacking any sense of passion. The chance for that was 11%. Oh well, that's gonna happen. Do you get a negative moodlet from that? Oh yeah, you get a -4. Oof. But we still get the talking experience. Actually, yeah, that's a lot of talking experience for that matter. Okay, Relaxer, what are you doing? Relaxing. And you know what we're gonna do? No, I'm not gonna build stuff until they finally disassemble these things. I wanted to build more chairs, which to be fair, I could actually use these over there. So eventually you guys are going to be deconstructing the other things. Alright, you guys are deconstructing these things. Okay. Gonna put the chairs over here. It's hard to see actually. There. There. That way they get a little bit more comfort from sitting around the dining table. We don't need that many chairs over there. I just kind of went a little bit overboard. Because, well, we did have plenty of materials. Could you deconstruct these other ones too, please? Guys? Go-to's deteriorated away in storage. Oh. Oh. This is not roofed, because I removed the roof here sometime. Ah! Too bad. Purple, before you go. Deconstruct these 2 chairs, please. I guess you're kind of slow at that. Something is happening. Quest available, pots and bugs. Alright, you're super slow at this, Purple. I didn't realize that. I shouldn't have had you deconstruct these things. Pots and bugs, what do we get? An orbiting research ship wants to test a new type of insect pheromone. If you agree, they'll sweep the happy ground with pheromone, provoking an infestation of 18 hives. They could give us Resurrector Mech Serums. We still have 3, so we don't really need it. So I'm not gonna accept this quest here, I don't think. The Refugee Empire is happier with us now that the other guy left the map healthy, after we accidentally shot him a bunch. Yep, that's pretty much what happened. Wait, what happened to the other chair that I told them to move over here? There's probably just somebody in the way at the time. Just what you need, more bugs. To be fair, the bugs were the smaller problem. Oh, there's that. Oh yeah, Relaxer is now trying to tame a lot since our animals are starting to be too much, so to speak. at random doges joining us. Well, we have a lot of legacy to live up to, honestly. Because our previous doe was... well, it heroically sacrificed itself after it already, well, helped us out quite a bit too. How are you doing? Sky high expectations. And you're naked. Can I change that somehow? Like... hang on. How long does the uninspiring speech last? 8 days total. Wow. Repairing limestone wall. Yeah, that wall took quite a beating. Oh, that's right. That is where I used the triple rocket launcher, which did a little bit of damage. I hit pretty well, but I think it's better used on squishy targets. But then again, it was relatively risk-free too. Silver or meteorite, let me see where that is. Pretty far away. We don't need silver right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it yet. But here, what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna give this guy some clothing by virtue of Bramble, unequipping the clothing here. And she's going to have a little bit of a happy moodlet because happily nude. That's plus 20, that's actually a lot. Okay, this guy's not so happily nude. Surprised he wouldn't equip this one. Oh well, I guess he has pants now. And he is hungry. Somebody give him some food. Okay, you should do wardening at a higher priority than handling. You do, technically. Don't strip him, no, give him food. How can I tell them to get this poor guy some food? Minor break risk on Bike Sharda. Yep, you're gonna be fine here, probably. What's a few bullets between friends? Friendly fire. He really does not want to equip that. Oh. Yeah. Relaxa and Do1 have formed a bond, and she named her Seneca. Nice. That's convenient. A group of travelers are passing by. Okay guys, we didn't really need to give this guy some food. Let me put the warden on relaxo up to important now. Yeah, feeding meal to go away. Exactly, that's what I thought was important right now. Because the better his mood is, the more likely it is that his resistance gets reduced by a larger amount. Hey buddy, there's food. Minor break risk and Bramble. Oh, you guys finally deconstructed these walls. That took a while. Oh, and apparently there is still some places left where I can't build more walls. Okay, this thing can also be deconstructed now. Let's see. Stony soil, soil. Oops. Checking, there's marshy soul, this one is not gonna work. Polar bear is hunting cat one for food. No, I don't think so. Who's in the vicinity? Leona's the closest. Hera's right behind her. Alright. You're hunting the polar bear now. Good. You might be going a pretty awkward long way. This thing is clearly hungry, and it's going for the rat now instead. Either way, this one here, still marshy soil. We actually have to build some more moisture pumps in this area. Yeah, these tiles here on the marshy soil. These are just regular soil. Red soil even. Also, before I continue this, remove the roof area here. This roof here is fine. Kambabai has sensory mechanitis. So what this does is it gives her 20% pain, but she sees better, hears better, talks better, manipulates better, and she's getting a lot more tired more quickly. So there's that. And we have to build some more moisture pumps here. I'm actually just going to build 4 moisture pumps, because the tile the moisture pumps are sitting on is going to be immediately dry. So I just built them and removed them immediately again. That's gonna be the plan. Oof. I was about to say, we had a nice long rest area here, and now we have a flash storm in places. Which we kind of have to deal with. Otherwise, we're going to have everything burned down. That would be less than ideal. Oof. Brega's just meditating down there. That's fair. Also, why is this part of the home zone? Last storm is over. Goodbye. Let's see. Okay. I have about 10 more minutes. Let's see whether we find a nice time to find a little bit of conclusion to this. Syntax zone, put this in the home zone, otherwise you're not gonna remove this. Fire. Everybody is always 100% firefighting, except for Reika. Reika literally can't firefight because she is a pyromaniac and she does not like to put out fires. I had one of these in my previous colonies too. It's like, well, I guess you're just not going to put out the fire. That you just lit your R base on fire. Like, they don't have any common sense on that end. Then again, they are kind of like in a state of mental breakdown-ish when they go on a fire starting spree. So it's literally just they are a maniac. They are not the good kind of maniac when doing that kind of thing. Also, what we can do is we can actually deconstruct this entire inner area anyways. because we already do have granite walls on the outside, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal that there's a little bit of marshy soil. We do, however, want to remove the bridges here. It's always kind of weird that you don't get a remove bridge operation here. You specifically have to go to structure to remove bridge, even though pretty much all the other orders are under, well, orders. Wait, build this one first. Oh, that's not a wall. Okay, this is fine. I was about to say, she's going to wall herself in again. Oh, okay, you're fine. Let me actually see, how many components do we have? We have back to 83 components. Guys, you're gonna wall yourselves in. Back to 83 components. That's pretty impressive. So this is currently our weakest spot in the big wall. We will want to, however, make more granite doors here and here, as we have the opportunity to basically build more stable walls that cannot go up in flames. Relationship. Kin of member Sienna. Town guard Lucky is visiting. Oh, that's actually interesting. He is from the Godia Pact. He has been actually in a previous raid on us, and I guess he survived. My friend Ash died. Oh. Good night. He's a slow learner and a masochist. Wow. The masochist trait is actually kind of useful because he just enjoys pain. You literally can implement a pain screw into his mind, which is going to... I just realized you gotta get this. He literally enjoys pain, but he does still like have a mental break threshold for pain. This is limestone. I thought this is gonna be slate. Backside. Please put this over here. Yeah, now what are you doing? I see, the schedule is not working out as I see. So you're actually doing too much work currently, I think. What time is it? I actually have no idea. Can you see in-game time anywhere? I think it just became nighttime, so it's starting to be night, I guess? And I remove this. Yep. Only the milk. And consume a fine meal. But, okay. We also have deconstructed this part. I'm gonna briefly prioritize building a granite wall real quick. And we will have Hera do this after he's going to sleep. Wait, hauling, not hauling. Build the granite wall, please. Two times tethered apparel on Brega and Relaxer. Let's see what it is. On Brega it's the shield belt, and Relaxer I know is the shield belt as well. But these shield belts are really good quality, so I don't want to exchange them, and they don't actually are any worse despite being, well, tethered at this point. They're just gonna give them a slight negative moodlet, which I think is gonna be okay. Rabbi too strong. Alrighty. And I think now that we finally have a bit of peace and time, this is a good time to just stop for now. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for watching, for listening and for lurking. We successfully dealt with insectoid attack and mechanoid cluster at the same time. We got raided by a bunch of enemies. On top of that, we got raided by more manhunting animals. Basically, we have had all kinds of attacks that you can possibly have. And then we also had another mechanoid attack that was actually really scary with 13 centipedes. I still didn't handle it too terribly well, but at least this time nothing died, or nobody, including our animals, ended up surviving, so that's quite good. So, that's that. In just about an hour, I'm going to be playing Zelda Link to the Past Randomizer Race vs. Catabat, match number 3. It is currently 1-1. Whoever is going to win is going to advance in the bracket to the quarterfinal? Semi-final? One or the other. I don't remember. So yeah, that's that, everybody. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. I'm going to very briefly do this here. Wait. Didn't work. Oh, there was no bridge in the first place. Okay. Good night.